today starting off?
It feels great out there. You're speaking of the fire of 1901. It was started by a mattress, believe it or not, and that spread throughout the city. Now, our fire danger this week remains elevated. We're in the extreme drought category, and that continues. So with the lower humidity and then starting to heat things up as the week goes on, the elevated fire risk will turn high with the hot weather by Wednesday and Thursday. So keep that in mind. Now, by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, this is a good sign. Better rain chances, a little more moisture in the atmosphere. But today's one of those days where we're going to see temperatures jump in some areas 30, 35 degrees. And then you have some winds pick up this afternoon. And that's why we got to keep our eyes on that elevated fire risk. In fact, we had another brush fire or two break out across the area. Nothing major yesterday, but there were a couple of additional fires that really cropped up. And you can see the drought goes on. I know we had the inch of rain or more, really I-10 to the north over the weekend, even 2-inch amounts reported in northern Ware County. By the time you got to Metro Jack South, more of a disappointment, more in the quarter to a half-inch range at most. So we could use more rain. That's on the way, but not until later in the week. So this morning's all about the crisp outside. I mean, it is just a bit chilly. Yeah, 51 degrees. All right, we got a dew point of 48 and a calm wind. So that's why we said jacket weather for the kids at the bus stop and for you too, right? We got Palm Coast to Ponte Vedra Waycross looking beautiful this morning. Big picture shows a chilly high pressure building in. And as this continues to move south and then eventually to the east, we will get a return flow. So this time of year, you got to really enjoy these comfortable days while we have them. It's not long before we're going to be talking about hot weather here on the First Coast. In fact, we start to go from about one day of 90 or above per week to like 4 or 5 by the time we get into June. So 48 degrees Brunswick, but we'll be wishing for this in a few weeks. 50 toward McClenny. There's our highs today, mainly mid to upper 70s along the beaches, low to mid 80s inland. Gainesville, 86, our warmer spot out there, 83 up toward Folkestone. So as we put the forecast together, here's what we got. Coastal forecast today, we got a high UV index, moderate rip current risk, a high of 77 at the beach. Notice the averages though. Okay, so 84 and 61, we're going to be 81 and 49 today, but we're going to start to push those record highs you saw in the low to mid 90s by middle of the week because high pressure moves east. We've got that hot return flow coming our way, and really we're between fronts. So as this low pressure starts to develop, we'll have a warm to hot southwest flow, and we could push record highs both Wednesday and Thursday. Next chance of rain for Georgia. This would be late day Thursday. I think for most of us, though, we're waiting on this front. This would be on Friday, so maybe our next weather impact alert. We'll keep you updated. In fact, on that 7-day forecast, we're going to take you all the way to Mother's Day. So nice fresh start to the week, hot midweek, watching that high fire risk. And then notice our best chance of rain Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're talking scattered late day showers and storms with high temperatures.